Hello and welcome to another sock review. Today we're looking at these. These are probably the most generic and cheap version of thigh-high socks that you can get on the internet. These ones are on eBay for less than $10. Right off the bat, I'm a little concerned for the quality and the fit of them as they do look relatively skinny. I'm not sure exactly what the material is off the top of my head. But we're gonna go ahead and unpackage this and take a look at what they feel like. Okay, they look like they're made for babies. They're really small. This is like maybe 2/3 the size of my foot, so when it stretches, it's gonna be, I think, reaching its max potential. And depending on whatever material they use in it, it might not really stay in a good stretched enough position to actually work. So it feels like they are gonna be actually relatively warm socks, which may be quite a good thing. They are quite stretchy, so that's good. I am still skeptical though. Let's see how stretchy they are this way. I don't know if they're gonna make it around my thigh, bro. I don't know. I'll go ahead and give them a try. All right. Yeah, as soon as I touch them, I can feel my hands getting all clammy. It's like something weird about the fabric. So far, fitment is okay. If I'm honest, I don't like how the fabric feels. It feels very like scratchy. Like just think about the way it moves on the surface of my skin feels a little weird. The stretch is actually very good as far as how it stretches across my foot, so that's something I was worrying about. But as we can see here, the heel is actually aligning just fine, so that's good news. Ooh, hello. Hey, you know, that's okay. That's all right, actually. As it stretches, you can see a lot more of my skin coming through, which I don't really seem to experience with the Sock Dream socks. They're very opaque. You can see more of my skin here, so depending on the shade of your skin and the type of sock that you grab, your mileage may vary as far as like what kind of shows through here. I'll go ahead and put the other one on. But I easily see my feet sweating like crazy in these. There's actually, and I just wanna, I'll get a better thing in this, but there is actually a little hole here. I don't know if that just happened or what the deal with that is, but there's a hole. Get this pushed up. The way I've started to kind of just do the whole putting them on sort of part of the process is try to get it relatively aligned, and I do it like just by pulling it up until that happens to get it all ruffled, just so you get your foot in the right spot, and then this part's easy, you just pull it up. I'm actually standing and walking. Dude, so I'm gonna really kick him around a little bit because the other thing I want to check for is sag. Let me do some like walking around my room here. So I still hate how the fabric feels. I think it feels really itchy, honestly, but it looks really good. Like, I think these look awesome, minus the fact that I can see my skin showing. That kind of bothers me, but the fitment is good, and I feel like you can actually wear these out on the town and they're actually not going to sag too badly, which is awesome. So that's really good. They feel great, actually. They don't feel great, but the way I feel when I see myself wearing them feels great. That's really what we're addressing here. Again, I have relatively thicker thighs. I think I probably say this in like every sock video I do. But they're, you know, I've just got guy legs or whatever. And so they're not too bad. Again, I have 5'11" or whatever, so they're getting up here. And if I pull them, they can stretch a little bit more, but they're definitely not gonna stay at a super stretched position. They're gonna sag down and relax a little bit as you kick around and stuff, and walk especially. When you walk, you tend to take like a big stride, and it'll pull them a little bit until they relax. The pros to me are the appearance. I think generally they look good, minus this one that has a little hole that's now at my ankle. And the sag is like really good. I mean, it's as far as like it really feels like they're gonna stay in place for a long period of time. The cons, they just feel weirdly warm to me in a way that almost makes me feel uncomfortable and like they're gonna get itchy if I wear them for a long time. And then the material quality with this rip here, that's what you get for like less than 10 bucks. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I was not expecting them to even fit over here, honestly, but they did. The other good thing is they are cheap. That is another pro. And they do have a decent selection of colors that kind of goes in and out depending on where you buy them from. Overall, pretty good. I don't see them as something that I would actually wear more than like once every maybe 2 months or so, just because they just don't feel soft enough for me to like want to wear them long term. And I live alone, so it's not like I'm really wearing these for anybody else other than myself at this point anyway. I would overall recommend them. I would maybe get a couple different pairs just because, again, the quality isn't great. But if you do have a couple good pairs in case something happens, you'll have some replacements, and that would be good. Overall, pretty happy with them. I'll do this little view too. If you're a guy and you're trying to wear these and you feel like, hey, I've got some longer legs or thicker thighs, or obviously if you're a woman as well and you've got some longer legs or thicker thighs, these are alright. I think for the money, they're worth it because they're super duper cheap. I hope you liked this video. If you found it helpful in any way, please give it a like. And hopefully I'll be doing some more sock review related things in the future as I find socks that I want to try out that I want to share with on the internet for some reason. I have been Renard. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. Also, I want to mention that in the whole process of me doing all this stuff, I have actually received a commission back from Fleur Fur, who I initially talked about months ago with the original Sock Dreams socks video that I did. And now I have a commission with Ike wearing some socks, and I just feel like finally, case closed. I just wanted to have one of those, so I just wanted to share that because it was really satisfying to receive.